somebody who I think the Redskins are trying to go after, Joe Flacco. Right?
Well, I run the topics here.
I just feel like
Joe Flacco being traded from the Ravens to the Broncos.
It was. Yeah.
Was it a good trade or a bad trade for Denver, and why? Rose says you.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't like.
I think it was a bad trade.
Why?
What?
I think it was a bad trade.
Get out of here.
In comparison to what could they have done?
I'm saying this team is not going anywhere.
I know why he's saying it's a bad trade. Go ahead and say it.
No, Flacco's not the answer for them because they need to draft a quarterback.
But what if they do?
What if they do what?
They can still do both.
I wouldn't draft a quarterback now. You have no need to draft a quarterback. You have Joe Flacco there.
No,
not in the first round.
That's
no
not
point.
a longevity. Maybe the second or the fourth. That's what they got.
You might as well wait till next year to draft the quarterback. And since you pretty much put all your money into Joe Flacco,
they could do that. Though.
They put all the money. That wouldn't draft the quarterback.
But maybe that was their game plan.
Give him a year, and next year
and
the
then
quarterbacks
get a good quarterback,
are good.
maybe Jake Fromm or somebody like that, and then have Joe Flacco almost like an Alex Smith, like tutor type situation. Because it ain't gonna be Case Keenum. All right, what does he have to really teach a rising star? I'd rather have Joe Flacco, who has a ring, can teach him something. You get what I'm saying? Maybe that was their mindset. It's not always about the here and now. They're not this draft pool and what. Come on now. That's not the best for.
But I mean, they're in a situation where they could have drafted a top whatever quarterback and put Case Keenum out there still as a starting quarterback. No, he's not gonna. Yes. What do you mean? No, they're not going anywhere. Joe Flacco. Listen, Joe Flacco.
He is a better professional.
Listen, but they're still. Joe Flacco's not a better quarterback than Mahomes. He's not a better quarterback than Rivers. I don't think he's a better quarterback than
Let me tell you something.
Who's in Oakland? Can't think of his name.
See, that's the problem. He might not be there. They might get Murray. Anyway, let me stop.
But this is what I'm saying. He's actually underperformed. These last 2 years, he's performed not as good as Case Keenum. Case Keenum has outperformed him in the last 2 years in a lot of categories. I get that, but I just feel like more so it's going to be just a shake-up, breath of fresh air. That's maybe he's going to catapult his team into another direction. I just don't see Case Keenum shaking it up. Like, start with him for what?
I don't see Case Keenum doing it either, but I can see you in a rebuild now because some of your defensive players are going away.
I don't agree with the amount of money they gave him. That sounds pretty fucking crazy to me.
Who, Case Keenum or?
No, both. Both at this point. Look
well, now you have to try to trade Case Keenum.
To where?
I've been hearing Minnesota.
And how much are they?
If they can get a trade partner for Cousins, then Cousins is gone. Somehow Case Keenum is back in Minnesota because he led them to a 13-3 record.
Oh boy.
Which is most of the defense.
Minnesota would do that.
Minnesota would do that. From what I read and what I heard. That's what I read.
You know what?
That's
if they do
that's ridiculous.
That's what I read. That's what I heard too.
And to where? To who was going to?
Somebody had to get a trade partner for Kirk Cousins.
I'm gonna tell you,
Jacksonville, Miami,
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati is another one.
People will trade. He just needs really good coaching.
See, this is the issue. All this overpaying people without proven results. Well, the market's inflated. And I don't like it. And I don't like it.
If they trade Cousins, and if Case Keenum gives them the same record, and Cousins goes to Miami and balls, they're gonna look like idiots, yo. Minnesota fans are gonna look like, what is going on? People are gonna start getting fired.
Cousins does throw out.
Because if they trade Cousins to say, oh, you know what? We'll trade Cousins to Cincinnati.
I mean, what do you want me to do? He lost.
And then Cincinnati goes to the playoffs, and Minnesota doesn't.
He just throws picks. Yeah, he throwing picks.
I mean, he'll give you.
Keenum throws picks too. But Kirk Cousins is a little better.
Well, that's because they're looking at what he did not last year before last. He had 22 touchdowns, like 7 picks. So they're looking at Case Keenum with the Ravens. Case Keenum with the Vikings, not Case Keenum with the Broncos.
They're gonna lose their whole fan base.
I don't think a lot of people up there like Kirk Cousins. Because he didn't perform, he didn't do what he's supposed to do.
You gonna trade him after 1 year?
You figure now you had the team, you had the defense, you have a great team there, and you went 13-3. Now you get the quarterback.
That's tough.
And now you're thinking, okay,
and that's
13-3 at worst, or maybe 12-4.
I think Gruden will
not
do
even
it
make the playoffs.
Man, suck.
Gruden will get him Antonio Brown. Oh man,
Jay Gruden.
Yeah, Oakland, he's crazy.
Jay Gruden would get Kirk Cousins back?
He don't.
No way.
No. I'm talking about his brother, John. I apologize. In Oakland. If he could get him, Antonio Brown, we don't know what he's going to do.
That's not a good fit for Brown.
I mean, with Kurt throwing him the ball, they revamped the offensive line. They got 3 first-round picks.
His best fit is not there.
Oakland going to Vegas. They got a supply quarterback. Well, if they go to the playoffs, you know, they go to Vegas winning. Antonio Brown with Kirk Cousins. 3 first-round picks. You'd be surprised. They might get one of those first rounds for Antonio. One, maybe.
I wouldn't even trade
And
him.
he would, and they'll still have some. They would.
They'll still have some, yeah.
They'll still have something to
They'll
work
still have
with.
something
They
to
would.
work with.
I said I wouldn't trade it for.
Can you imagine Kirk
But a lot
Cousins,
of people
Antonio
would
Brown?
if they had some more on their reserve. Why not?
Headache, man.
Why
It's a headache, man.
Okay.
It's a head case. Like, you don't know what to
He's
expect
not.
from this
He's
guy.
not a head case.
This dude painted his beard gold, or whatever he did to his beard, or his mustache gold.
Yeah, man.
This dude is weird, man.
Nah.
This dude's coming.
That's the thing
He's
nowadays.
becoming too
Yeah.
much. It's not the thing. That's the only person I've ever
How
seen
you
do
know?
it. He's becoming too much of a diva. He's a
Every wide receiver's a diva.
not
Yes.
every one of them, man. But
A
I'm
lot of them.
Jeez,
Not
oh
every one
my
of them,
God.
man.
A lot
Not
of
It's
every
all
one
right.
of them.
They're actually known as divas.
I don't
And I
know
think
about
that's pretty
Michael
cool.
Thomas. I haven't seen him do anything crazy. I haven't heard of him do anything
What are you
crazy.
talking about?
Michael Thomas,
He's
come
called
on.
straight trash.
That's not
You
a
don't know
diva.
what- Yes.
That's
Man,
not
he
a
pulled
diva.
the cell
Okay,
phone
so if
out.
anybody talks trash, that means they're a diva.
Dog, I'm just saying.
Anybody who celebrates that's a
receivers
diva.
are divas.
This
It's
guy
a known
is a
fact
straight
in the
man.
NFL
Get out of here.
that
This guy
receivers
complains
are
about
divas.
everything. He doesn't get
You
his
don't know what
way.
behind the scenes are in Pittsburgh.
I know that he didn't come to practice the last game of the season when they needed him to win the game. I mean, fortunately for them, they won the
weren't
game.
gonna win the game.
They did win the game. What are you
But they
talking about?
need somebody to
There was
lose.
a lot going on in that locker room.
There was a
as well
lot
for him.
going
I just
on.
feel like
Le'Veon
they
not
need-
showing
Yeah, but
up.
you don't just put on your team on the last game of the season when you don't come to practice,
We don't know
calling
behind
out
the scenes.
everybody. This dude, man, get out of here.
We don't
This-
know
this-
behind the scenes.
You mean you don't know behind? What do
He
you have
just
to
said-
know when you
he's-
don't
he's
come to
also
practice? What
said
more do you need to
It's
know?
both sides to
Ben
a story.
Roethlisberger wasn't being held accountable as
Nope,
well, and
there's a
he
lot
had
of
this
leadership.
Yeah, but
issues.
okay,
Yeah.
so you still
owner mentality.
right, but you as a player, you still have to be held accountable when you don't come to practice.
I get that, but
So
there
you
might
should
have
have
been an
came to
overwhelming
practice.
reason why. Maybe they were really clashing heads, and this guy was over that. You know what I'm
We
saying?
don't
You're not about
know,
to just be
just
calling
saying.
me out in practice, and you're not
Yeah.
calling out your own mistakes. Like, what type of
We
leadership
don't,
is
I'm
that?
just saying.
Okay,
You're the
well,
one that's
it's-
throwing me my target.
Is somebody going to
I
call
have
out
to take
Tom
on
Brady?
you.
Is somebody going to call out
Tom
Aaron
Brady's
Rodgers?
not, and I told you Tom Brady's not Ben Roethlisberger. I've been saying it.
I
I don't
think they're
think
two
Ben
different
is a
people.
very different person. I don't
I-
think
yeah.
Is somebody
he's
going to call
chalked
out?
up to be a good leader.
Who's going to call out Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers?
They're better
They're all
leaders
the
than him.
same type. They're all in that
No,
upper
they're better-
echelon.
They're better leaders.
That's
Is-
fine, but
is
they're all
Ben
in
in
the
the
upper echelon of
echelon?
yes, of quarterbacks. He's only besides Eli Manning. He has 2 Super Bowls. Name other.
He hasn't been in
name
a
another
while,
one besides
and
Tom
he's
Brady.
been
Who
terrible.
cares? Neither is Eli
I'm
Manning,
just
but he has
saying,
2.
I've never heard anything about Tom Brady having it. I've never heard anything about
I'm just
Drew
saying,
Brees.
man.
I've never heard Phillip Rivers.
It's certain
Yeah.
quarterbacks that have reached a certain status in their career where they
But there's a
have
balance in it.
ownership
balance.
like what
They
And
say
that's
Tom
fine,
Brady.
but there has to be
They
a
say Tom
balance
Brady
where
comes to you
the
and
people-
shakes your
They're
hand.
like that's fine. I'm just saying there's certain quarterbacks in the
Ben
league.
doesn't say that though.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying there's certain quarterbacks in the league that have down on a different stratosphere. Ben Roethlisberger, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Tom Brady. They're up here. Like everybody else, pretty much is down
I've
here.
never heard somebody saying Aaron Rodgers is a bad teammate though. I keep hearing stuff about Ben come out.
I've heard stuff about Aaron Rodgers being a bad teammate. I've also heard stuff about Aaron Rodgers doing his own
Right.
thing on the field. So I've heard stuff about him.
yeah, but
But not to the
I haven't
point
really
where
heard
now
anything about
players don't wanna
Tom.
play with
so if
him to
Devontae
that
Adams said
Haven't
something
heard anything
about
about Drew
Aaron
Brees either.
Rodgers, then it's like I've never. They say Drew Brees is awesome.
I'm saying, but those okay. But I'm not saying they're good or bad players or good or bad teammates or good or bad people. I'm just saying that they are on a different
I understand
level
that.
when they're on this level. They can call out anybody on the field, coaches, players, whoever, and that's what they get away with. You as a receiver, you don't have that. Not every receiver has that. I mean, there's no receiver that has that.
It's-